recording number two.
Hello. How you doing?
Oh, good. Welcome to Make Up a Story podcast, season
3,
episode
2, 24.
three.
No, it's 4.
It's 24. I remember when you did all the numbers, you said like if you get to a certain
Oh,
number.
sorry. I haven't changed my t-shirt from the previous episode. Can I go and change it?
Okay.
Let me put my
hoodie.
hoodie on. You can do the intro. Sorry.
Perfect. Should I do the intro again then?
No, you spoke to them.
Okay, I'm talking to you now. If you are watching us or you're listening to us, here is our podcast, third season, episode 2. Alba is changing clothes because she's wearing the same shirt for the last week because we shoot an episode per week. It's not that we shoot 2 episodes.
No, we shoot 1 episode.
Yeah?
No, we shoot 2 episodes every 2 weeks.
Good, yeah. But yeah, today is going to be a special episode. I don't know what we're going to be talking about. Usually I know a little bit, but today is we're going to see how it goes.
Is it my episode today?
It's your episode, like all of them.
Like every single one. Can you start by telling them how do you get this for me? For free? Well, not for free, for your work.
Yeah, no, not my work.
For your face.
Yeah, my face, my face costs money.
Cold kittens, they are my favorite sweets as well.
I never try them, but it's not really like something that I want to try. But they look really nice.
They're so nice.
I don't know.
Do you have these kind of things in Spain when you were a kid?
Yeah.
They taste the same. Even better.
For sure, I would like them when I was a kid, but now...
Okay.
But yeah, the company Candy Kittens, I was walking by with my girlfriend and in Charlie, we were going as well by, I don't know, main road from Notting Hill. And there was this guy doing videos for Candy Kittens, and he had like a big box full of all of them. And then he was like, oh, you want to win this thing with the candy? And I was like, yeah, okay. What do I have to do? Oh, you just have to talk to camera. So as soon as I looked back, like Charlie and my girlfriend, they were just run away. Like
they were gone.
They were gone. And I was like, I said yes to this guy to something. And I was like, all right, no worries. So he told me like, I'm just going to ask you one thing. You just have to say it to camera. And they gave it to me. But now, ever since that, I'm writing ideas because I want to make a video with that. I have an idea of something that I want to do.
What do you mean with that? With the sweets?
Yeah. But because now for the new company that I'm working with, it's kind of like we work with different brands and different things. So my mind is all the time thinking of like, how can we show this product and how can we... So now I'm thinking of an idea of how I can make something funny. And I've got an idea that I want to do, and maybe this week I will shoot it.
Should we upload this clip to tag them?
Yeah, we can tag them. I mean, if you want to sponsor our podcast,
hire us, please.
Yeah, it's Candy Kittens. Alba loves them. And that's why I got them for you.
Brandon will never have one.
No. Even though they are vegan and they are gluten-free as well.
Beautiful.
It's amazing. Yeah. Ooh, it's sour, no? It's like the hammers we used to have in Spain.
Sweet and sour.
Sweet and sour. I used to love the sweet and sour sauce from the Chinese restaurants when I was a kid. Even a teenager.
That was banging.
Yeah. In Canary Islands, I had my favorite restaurant in Fuerteventura. They had the best sweet and sour sauce, and it was amazing. Nice.
But so how are you, Brandon?
That hat is looking at me again. It's been amazing in terms of like work, just because.
Oh, you're getting warm.
No, come on.
You're getting warm.
No,
all right.
No, it's really good. Yeah, because I'm really, when we were working before in a company, it was all about makeup. So we were shooting all things about makeup, and now I have the chance to work with a lot of people, a lot of different talents and different things. So I get to travel to places, shoot with them, and then edit it as well. So kind of like I go, I shoot, and then maybe the same night I'm already editing it like this. And so every day is something new, and I just love, and I love being with the team and then thinking of ideas. And the amazing thing is like every single person that I work with, they bring new ideas. So it's really fun, and so it's been amazing.
And how are you now?
I'm good. I'm just getting ready for...
Keep going?
No, I'm getting ready because like you, like even before you started, but like I want to do more videos for my Instagram since I started the new company.
Yeah.
Just for me. And so it's just now a matter of finding time, but I'm really getting the hang of editing again my own things for me and getting to write new ideas. hopefully I want to do more videos with you.
We have to I don't know how,
Yeah.
but we have to find some kind of section that we do on our own thing that we do videos together.
Yeah.
Well, we're doing now, but something else.
Short form content. Yeah. Kind of like. I mean, you're a good actress as well. I feel like you can act. You can act.
I can put on a show.
You can put on a show. Yeah. You know how to bring the people up, and then I think we should do something. We should plan something like that. I mean, we've got Jimmy, our friend. He's always telling me like, "Oh, let's shoot something," because he's got the camera and he wants to shoot. So we have to do something with him.
Just have to do it. I want to shoot an ad for my
bike.
bike.
You told me that. Why do you want to shoot an ad for the bike?
Because I want to sell it.
Ah, okay.
I don't know. I'm in two minds, right? I could shoot a really bad ad to just put the company to shit because it's awful.
But you can do it in a funny way. You want to get this bike, it will break in 2 seconds, but it can be yours.
Yeah, but I don't want to have enemies, though.
It's not enemies. They know
it's just can you give me...
Their bikes are really bad.
Yeah, can you please give me my money back? Thanks.
Yeah. I don't know.
Maybe.
Your love and hate relationship with the bike has been since day one.
I know. I love my bike, but it's just not great.
The good thing is you told me almost to buy the bike with you.
Yeah, thank
and then
the
I told
Lord.
you, no, just wait until you tell me how it goes.
Thank the Lord you didn't get it, because I'll be like, but probably with you it'll be fine. I know, I hope.
I don't know.
I really hope.
No, I'm really tall as well, so I feel like maybe the bike will not be able to. And I don't like it. When I took your bike that day that we were moving, it's too small for me.
Fair enough.
I have long arms, so it's kind of like... I remember that day I was singing because I was writing a song, and I thought when I was writing the song I was like, the day I leave the company, I will write a musical song. So my idea, because I always do music videos when in the companies and things like that for myself and for the team. And I was thinking, I wrote that day, a musical song thinking of that. And I remember I was going with the bike down the road.
Oh, when
singing.
you were riding my bike. Wow.
I was singing on the road.
Wow.
But like musical style, like Book of Mormon and Back to the Future.
I see. Nice.
Yeah.
Really cool.
So how are you getting along being back in London?
I'm trying to get used to it. I'm just tired all the time. I think it's because my mind is just everywhere. Yeah, I'm seeing people I haven't seen in months. Oops, I haven't been here. Yeah. But it's been good. I really like being back home and having my things around me. And it's just like so.
Do you feel like now that you have the house, it might be a bit too small? Or is good enough?
Yes, I would love it to be bigger, yes. But for the price, the location, it's the best thing I can get. So I'm really happy with that.
Because the hotels you were staying in, some of them, they were huge.
Where?
With the pool in Thailand, I mean.
Oh.
They were huge. You had like a bathtub and you had like...
Yeah, those were the ones that I showed you.
Ah, okay.
There were other ones I was paying €6 a night and they were shit. But
they were hostels or...
Yeah, some of them were hostels, but no, the one was a hotel. Well, a hotel.
Yeah.
Place to stay. You couldn't even call it a hotel, but yeah, it was nice. And like literally the bathroom is so small. You literally have the, how do you call it? Where you poo. La vasija.
What the fuck is that?
La vasija. Donde caga.
I know, but...
I don't know how to... Yeah. How do you say that in English?
I don't know how you call that.
Oh my god.
Where you poo.
Where you poo.
That's it.
Alright. A sink.
Yeah.
And then just the shower head. So you shower next to the sink, next to the where you poo and everything.
Wow.
Yeah.
Kind of like in the boats when you go by boat and you have the...
exactly. Yeah, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Well,
so, I mean, it's fine. But everything just gets really wet. And when you're sharing a room and you're sharing a shower as well, it's
that's...
Oh, shit. Like...
That can be kind of like...
That was a lot. But yeah. I'm good. I'm freelancing again after 3 years of not freelancing.
That's... You feel like it's hard to get now a job as a freelance?
So I haven't started trying to get a job as a freelance yet. It's true though. Why are you laughing? It's very true. Like I've tried. Like I got a job as a freelance.
You try or you didn't try it? You just said you didn't try.
So an old client put up a post saying we're looking for freelancers, and I had worked with them before, so I just applied again, and they got me because they know me and they love me. So it's great.
Who doesn't love you?
Right?
Yeah.
I have a list of clients that are clients, contacts, whatever, that I have to get in touch with but I haven't fully been back yet. So
what
I'll
are you
do
looking
that.
for? Do you have a specific?
So I'm a video editor and colorist. Actually, I got a job as well of a housemate. You see, like, I don't even need to make any publicity.
That's amazing.
Anyway, video editor and colorist. I don't know what I want right now, so I'll be taking everything until I can like filter it. And
I mean, you can
really
go back to directing, right? I mean,
direct. I'm not a director though.
Well, when you did the short film, that one that got into didn't you direct that one as well? Kind of.
I don't know which one you saw.
The one that went to the competition. I think it was 2 years ago.
I don't remember. But I've directed like two short films, but
You don't like it?
No.
Because I'm more into getting into that kind of directing. I feel like
I know you do, but I'm not a director though. Like, I am someone who helps people make things.
Yeah.
When I have an idea to make, I rarely have an idea to make something really, really big.
Yeah.
And I feel like short films is just, sadly, a waste of money in the sense that you have to put all your effort and pay for things, and then you probably get nowhere, sadly, because I really wish you could get a lot of things out of it, but you cannot.
It's kind of like amazing because sometimes I think about it. I was talking to other people, and our job is to create content for other people.
That is why.
And then
I started my own
it's kind
TikTok.
of like, yeah, that's a really good thing. But like you always go and think, fucking hell, like I'm doing all this content for other people, but then I don't do it for myself. So that's why I push myself to do more, and like you're doing as well. But it's kind of like me, I'm trying every day, seeing different things, even things that I don't like on YouTube or things that I don't like on TikTok, just to see how they edit. Just to see what is trending, what it's working, what is people. Because now one thing that is so weird now, there's clips now that it's the screen is divided into, and you have the top bit is kind of like the podcast talking us, and then the one in the bottom it's a video game.
Yeah, or someone cooking.
Yeah, and I was like,
or someone doing DIY.
What is going on? But then I end up watching that video.
Yeah.
And I don't know why it is, because I think it's like our brain just wants to hear something.
Because you're listening to one and seeing the other, yeah.
I find it so weird, and I get a lot of videos like that.
Yeah. It's a thing. It's definitely a thing.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So that's why you never know.
Yeah, I'm also like, I'm like working a little bit, but still like kind of traveling. And like before I settle, basically, and
you're settled now.
Well, almost. I am actually trying to do things to get money almost for like free, not free, but like for doing very little.
Yeah.
One is just selling stuff I had invented.
That's good.
I sold a pair of Birkenstocks. I'm going to do that again. I sold a pair of Birkenstocks for £40.
What is that? The shoes?
Yeah, the sandals.
Yeah.
And they cost me €6. So I'm making actually great profit. So
that's very good.
And actually, I got from Shein, you know, the shop, these, how do you call it?
The wristbands.
The wristbands for the Apple Watch. They cost £1. And I'm going to try it and sell them for £5 and see what happens.
I mean, you're good at it. You can see. I will not be able to do that.
Why? Because you feel it's not ethical?
I think it's not ethical. That's how it works in marketing. That's how it works.
That's how it works in the capital.
Yeah. It's just a matter of like I feel like I'm not. I don't want to do it. It's just.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Well, I spent £13 on them. Let's see when they arrive. I think I got like 10. Oh, and you know what I got as well? AirTag holders.
Ah, that's cool.
One is like an avocado. I think that's gonna
sell. So they keychain or kind of like.
Yeah, keychain. Yeah. So I think that's gonna sell really well.
So you're trying to open your business
open my streams of income.
That's amazing. Alba is open, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to do business with her, just give us a call.
Literally. Well, give me a call. Don't give him a call.
Well, if you want to do business with me.
What else? And then you know what? There's something called bank switching. Because you switch your bank.
And they give you money, yeah. But I don't know how it works.
So basically, everything is on TikTok explained. I'll let you know how it goes. But basically, I've opened like a dummy account. Okay. Because my main account is Monzo. It could be Monzo as well, like your dummy account. But because my main one is Monzo, I cannot do Monzo. So I open like Starling. And then I'm going to set up 2 direct debits, put like £10 in it. Yeah.
So you don't have an English bank? You don't have a British bank?
Yeah, Monzo is British.
Yeah, but that's a European company.
No.
Monzo is not British.
Monzo is British.
But it's not a bank. it's a company, right?
No, Monzo is a bank.
You think it's a bank?
It's not.
It belongs to another bank, but it's not
a digital bank, but it's a bank. So I opened another one, and basically with Starling, I'll just get.
I didn't know you would be able to do it with Monzo or any other.
Yeah, I can do it with Starling. I need to have like 2 direct debits, which can be £1, and I'll then switch to another one for like £200, and then in a month I'll switch to another one for £175. So because now I'm in the middle of I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with my life, so I'm like, great, give me money.
This has become now how to get money with Alba.
Get a cancelled flight, change accounts, sell stuff on Vinted.
What else?
I don't know. What else?
I mean,
do service.
I would love to be able to sing or doing instrument, because I would be the one on the street singing or doing.
I would be the one on the street.
If I was able to sing, I know you can learn, but I would love to be able to do something like that. I love to be I know people on the streets.
Why don't you join singing lessons?
I don't like singing.
Then what do you want to do?
I want to do something on the streets because I know the interaction with people. I think I will be good at it. It's like these magicians when you go to Covent Garden and they're just they get quite a bit of money. Hopefully they have other jobs, because if they only live on that, I don't think they will be able to win that much.
I think so.
Maybe in the summer.
Maybe. So why don't you do it?
Then I don't know what to do.
You need to find your niche and record it for TikTok, and you're doing 2 things in one.
And then I become just the TikTok guy. Do you think one question I wanted to do, but I can ask you now in person? You never post on Instagram. You post on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know the reason.
I'm not bothered by the people who follow me on Instagram.
But because you feel like maybe people know you more on Instagram, and TikTok is kind of like...
Yeah, for sure. The people I have on Instagram is people who know me, and I post like stories of my personal life and things that I do. And I feel Instagram's algorithm as well is not there.
Yeah.
And the way I post on TikTok is very for TikTok. Like, I feel like what I'm doing is I'm feeding the algorithm what it wants. Sometimes I don't post things because I feel them like. Sometimes I post things that are like very inspirational, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Which I do feel them to an extent, but it's something that I would never post on my Instagram personally. So it's definitely just feeding the algorithm and trying to get something out of it.
I mean,
I'm trying to like use I do feel what I post is, but it's not something that I would post just because I want to post something.
Yeah.
It's not something that I would post as a person. It's just me feeding the algorithm and trying to engage and trying to get what I want out of TikTok.
So you would say that TikTok is better for Instagram compared to Instagram?
To grow?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Organically, yes, because you don't have to pay to like. And I mean, it takes a while. It takes a lot of work still. But I just feel like Instagram is almost impossible to do right now unless you pay. And I'm not going to pay. I'd rather just do TikTok, yeah.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know how long TikTok was. I mean, every time I open TikTok, it's just madness.
It is crazy. It also depends on your algorithm, though, like what it wants.
But it's not about the video itself. It's the, every time I open, you have like on the left side, it pops.
Oh, like, like rewards.
Yeah, the reward.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck is that? Yeah.
I have to go and click it. And then when I go into a live of someone, they have, I don't know, maybe you never had the experience, but like I used to play video games, like Chinese video games. And they have a lot of things popping. And so when I go into the live streams on TikTok.
Yeah, when they give them roses or stuff.
Yeah, it's so many things that it's just, I feel like, okay, that's a bit too much.
Yeah, my friend was telling me the other day, you have to do lives in TikTok if you want to grow. And I was like, I don't want to do lives.
Yeah.
I generally don't. So we'll see what happens. My idea is to post for like 100 days.
Yeah.
At least once a day.
You're doing good. I think you found your niche now because you're going into the photos now in the story.
Yeah, I love doing the photo thing, the carousel things. Yeah. I love it.
You feel like you're getting more likes and more views on that?
For sure. Like, I don't think I found my niche yet because I still want to post videos of me talking to the camera. I'm talking about completely different things. Like, I feel like loose and free and like being silly is a thing. Could be a niche. But also self-help, like inspirational quotes could be also another thing. And also just me being stupid could be another thing. So we'll see. But
so what is your plan for TikTok then? What would you like to get out of it?
Money.
Good. That's it. Guys, you heard it here first. TikTok, you can sponsor us.
I'm not gonna make this into a clip though. I'm not gonna make this into a clip. But yeah, I mean, I feel like I started posting on YouTube, for example, when I was 14.
Yeah.
And if I
tried to find your YouTube account. I think you put it on hide because I was talking.
I've definitely hidden the videos for sure.
Yeah, because I don't find you.
I can share it to you.
Because I did not. I know because I've seen it. But then I wanted to show it to my girlfriend because she didn't know that you were kind of like not big.
Not big,
but you were becoming something.
Yeah,
more.
I was becoming something, and if I kept posting at the time, I would be something today.
I think 100%.
So like that's what I'm trying to do with TikTok. Like just keep at it and keep going, at it and keep going. So my idea, there's no goal here more than post for 100 days, see what happens. If you're enjoying what's happening, keep posting. Yeah, that's it. Like,
do you enjoy? Do you? I mean, I love talking to camera. I love the mic. Do you love that? Because before you didn't like that.
Yeah, I think I'm enjoying it. Like I was actually really looking forward to like recording the podcast again. Yeah, and I was thinking like this can be a great TikTok. This can be Yeah. Definitely.
You've changed so much.
I've changed. Because I started also doing YouTube because I like to edit, not because I like to be in front of the camera.
Yeah.
Like I think the podcast is nice as it is. If it grows, I don't think I could do like a live thing. You do the live.
I will do it live 100%, but I think you could do it as well. And I think one day we should do it.
I think I'd be panicking as fuck. I would do it with 10 people. Like, I would start small.
But, like...
I think you think that 10 people audience is more scary than a 1,000 people audience?
Yeah.
Really?
I've done shows with 1 and 2 people in front of you.
And you can see their faces.
Yeah. When you have 1,000, at least a 10% will clap, and then everybody will follow.
Okay,
10, you will see it. So that's why when we go to the comedy shows that we go here in Angel, that we love it. To Sergi and Soraya and the whole team that they go there. We love these shows they do in comedy. Angel Comedy Show, what it's called? Angel Comedy. Well, it's a comedy show they do once a month. It's a Spanish show. We love it. Recommend it 100%.
It's
Spanish and English as well.
Show in Spanish.
It's a show in Spanish, but
for
they
Spanish
bring
speakers.
Yeah. And they do it for like 60, 70 people, I think. How many people will be there?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, and then they bring new people, and they always
every
bring
time.
Yeah, and it's amazing. But you see them, and it would be people like you. Because you can see them trembling.
Think?
Yeah. Last time I went, there was a girl like she was fantastic and she was amazing, and she was doing Spanish comedy for the first time, and she was an English speaker.
Oh boy, yeah, that is tough.
I remember we were sitting like we were almost in front row, and she was like shaking because she was in panic, but she was killing it. She was just like people were laughing, but you could see the hands. She was like that all the time, and I feel like you will go through the same. You will kill it, and you will be really good.
I'd shit myself.
But that's normal. That's nothing new. You always do the same thing. I feel like you will be amazing, and I think if if this gets bigger and we do a live show.
I mean, we're saying this with like 10 followers, but sure.
Yeah, why not? I mean, some people they just do 10 episodes of the podcast and they just give up.
Yeah, that's it.
24. So
23. This is 20. No, 24. 24.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, it'd be great. Do you think, would you be into doing, like, if they offer it to you, would you do a stand-up set in Spanish? Or would you do it in English? Or would you do it at all?
I think I will do it, yeah. But I will have to prep the show very good.
Of course. Yeah. Stand-up is not really like improv.
It takes a long time. But I think I could do a set maybe of like 5-7 minutes.
Yeah, tops.
Yeah.
Mine would be 3 minutes. Yes. Because when I get nervous, I start blah, 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 and then I'm gone.
But maybe that's your niche. You know, there are so many comedians that
just speak so quickly.
And then people love it because they just interact with them. And I feel like my comedy show would be kind of like more interacting with people.
And mine would be like, don't talk to me.
Don't.
Yes. It's true though. Our personalities are so different.
Yeah.
You were just literally like with a fucking roller
cleaning the
dust of your sleepers, and I'm like, what are you doing?
I want to have it clean.
Clean.
But yeah, that's more or less the tactics that we are doing. More Instagram, more TikTok.
Yeah, I mean, I'll still upload like the reels from this on Instagram, but yeah. Well, have we said that we have someone that wants to be in the podcast that I met in Thailand?
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Hi, what's her name?
That's a good way to start now.
Kill me.
All right, then.
Amy. We sent you a video when we were in Thailand.
Yeah.
That cannot be shown.
No.
But yes, sorry, because her Instagram is @Fran, because it's part of her surname, so that's why. I
love that video, because in that video, I'm not gonna say what happened, but there's a voice in the background, and somebody's asking you, like, Alba, do you have a podcast? And she asks you like 1,000 times, and you go like, yeah, I'll tell you later, and you're just with the phone trying to record this.
I did not know that. I'm gonna rewatch it.
Yeah, you have to rewatch it, because I was like, yeah, that's Alba. Like when Alba's doing one thing, don't come to her like with another thing. She's doing one.
Let me finish. Let me finish.
So yeah, we are gonna have for sure Amy in the podcast, and like this we will know.
She comes to London.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fun.
Is she coming next year, do you think, or?
Yeah. At some point before the end of so at some point at the beginning of next year.
All right.
Cool. It should be fine. Is there anything then that you would like to get into? Like, I would love for you, before this season ends, to be telling me about something, a hobby or something that you're starting and you're really enjoying.
I don't know. No.
Video editing.
No, I'm more into audio now. I'm doing my main thing now with all the videos that I'm producing for the company and for myself. I do all the sound design.
Nice.
So it's something that I'm implementing that I always loved, but I never really pay attention to it. But now I do a lot of sound design, and every time I tell to the people, they watch the videos and they go like, oh wow, that's really cool. And I tell them, I spent like 3 hours doing the sound design of this video. They're like, oh wow, that's really cool. It makes a difference. But every movement, everything, because when you do a video, you never capture the sound of the computer moving or things like that. So I love kind of like putting that into the video. Sound effects and I love that.
Nice.
But hobbies, no, I'm just trying to get more into theater things and
theater.
Yeah.
Like how are you guys into theater?
Theater, I mean watching it. Going more to theater, but I want to try to be these next few months. I want to try to get some gigs directing and acting.
Nice.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
So that is something that I'm looking forward to hearing about in the podcast as well.
Yeah.
Then. I mean, it's about to be Christmas, so things are gonna be tumbling a bit. But I'm hoping that before.
Yeah, maybe
the end.
Yeah. I'm always looking on Mandy.com and all these websites for.
Nice.
They're looking for people.
Start Now.
Yeah, Start Now. But now they're all together. Start Now and Mandy.com.
Really?
They bought one another. They bought.
That is why they started like emailing me out of the blue, and I was like, "Why are you emailing me?"
They know
again?
you're good at it, so they were like,
"Yeah, acting jobs for me."
I feel like every single person in London that moves to London has an account with Mandy or Start Now.
I mean, they should. Yeah, they definitely should.
Because I mean, you can do acting.
You can be an extra as well. Like, you can do anything.
And they pay you. They pay you really good.
Well,
I've never done it, but like
I've never done it, but they pay. I
know people. They've been extras for small things,
really?
And they got for 3 hours of shoot like £400. So it depends on the production that you do, of course. But if Game of Thrones or any big things,
send me their contacts. That can be another stream of income.
Yeah, I don't know. But it was in Monday.com and Start Now, so yeah, you just have to look through it. But there's a lot of things to do, and then it's a matter of like, 'cause usually they don't tell you how much they pay you. You have to apply, and then they go, and then. Yeah. But they pay really good because it's just something that they have to do. So it's by the law. Okay. As long as if it's a student job, that's different.
Fair enough. I mean, yeah, they won't pay you.
Yeah, no.
Do you want to get stuff that is paid, or are you happy to do it for free?
I would love to do some for free, really. Yeah.
Nice.
Money comes from other incomes of editing, and I want to get more as well in the kind of like hosting events.
Yeah, nice.
I want to go back to that. But that's really hard here. But now that I'm again involved in all this entertainment business and TV and all of that, I feel like I can get more connections.
Going on. Yeah, for sure. That's exciting.
Exciting.
That is very
exciting. So you think your thing for the next few months that's gonna be TikTok? That's your kind of like thing that you want to get rolling?
I don't know. I've learned from traveling for 6 months. I've learned that you just have to see what happens.
Yeah.
And you have to go with the flow most times. So we'll see.
One question that I
yeah.
want to ask you for last episode I didn't ask you was, you feel like your mental health has improved with all the traveling to Thailand?
Traveling to Thailand, traveling to like, so definitely before when I used to travel like in Europe and stuff,
Yeah.
I could not disconnect as much because you're seeing beautiful things and whatever.
Yeah.
But you're seeing things that you're kind of familiar with, so you cannot disconnect as much. In Thailand, everything was different, and my attention was like everywhere, and it was so nice. Definitely, it's made me rethink loads of things in my life, and I think it's definitely been a good change. Of course, with ups and downs. I know everything was great, and but it's definitely good. Even though I came back and I almost got in a fight with someone in the street. I turned on the lights of the car. I was gonna drive. Turn on the car, turn on the lights. It was daytime, but my driving instructor taught me that even though it's daytime, if you have your lights on, there is more chances that you are seen by other cars. So I'm used to turning on the car, turning on the lights. No one is getting harmed, right? Well, this old man started shouting at me because not shouting, but he was like, "Hey, what are you doing?" He was like, "You got your lights on," and I was like, "Yes, I know." It's like, "But you know that you hurt the battery of the car if you turn it with the lights." And I was like,
"But this guy was in another car."
No, he was walking. He was standing in front of me and not allowing me for my car to move because I would basically kill him if I do.
Yeah.
And my mom was next to me and she was like, "Just say yes and go." And I was like, I was like, "Get the fuck out!" Like, get out, like, move.
Get the seatbelt off.
He moved to talk to me and I just went out and I just went off. I was like, "I'm not gonna talk to you."
That's good. I think people just go crazy.
Like, I know that you're kind to people and you're always with a smile, but I feel like I've come back with a feeling that I'm not taking no shits, basically.
Do you think that's a good thing?
I think I've changed things in my life that needed to change.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that is a good thing.
That's
Maybe
good.
Not getting into fights with every random person that I find on the street. But also, if one day I feel like not getting into a physical fight, but maybe something that before I would just put my head down and be like, "Oh no, it's okay." Now I'll be like, "No." And I'm, and this is my position and I'm standing here. And I'm allowed to be in this fucking world, like...
Yeah, as long as you're doing the right thing, yes.
Yes!
Yeah.
Why would I not
do
the right thing, bro?
Don't know.
So,
so the trip has helped you...
Has changed me, I think.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. How do you see me as well? Because I'm talking from my perspective, but I'm not seeing myself from the outside.
Do you want to see yourself in the mirror?
No, I want your honest opinion.
My honest opinion, I feel like your aura has changed.
Uh-huh.
In terms of like, you're happy.
Oh.
Yeah. I feel like as well we were really stressed at work and things like that in life.
Yeah.
So I think after the traveling you came back with different eyes.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah,
Thank you.
True.
Yeah, like I just feel like problems became smaller.
Yeah.
When you see people with nothing being happy, then you're like, why am I making this whole thing a thing? It's not. So yeah, definitely. And definitely want to travel back as soon as I can.
Yeah.
As soon as I get money, I'll be back. Because it's like, wow, like this is actually living.
Yeah.
And what we're doing here is it?
Yeah. I mean, the good thing is that we have the chance to travel and maybe even work abroad, and we can,
Please.
that would be the dream, no?
Let's
yeah.
Let's get something abroad. Or just let's get a job that we can do from home, quote unquote, and just do it abroad. I met a lawyer from the US who's been working remote since before the pandemic. She's visited over 150 countries.
You met him over there in Thailand?
In Thailand.
Oh.
Yeah, it was crazy.
He was young or
she was
young?
30-something.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It has to be a lot of
I'm not
money.
sure I would like that kind of lifestyle because I'm also like missing being here and just having a routine.
But you would like to travel like for a month and then another month there and another month there.
Yeah.
But you need a place to stay that you can call home.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I enjoy going to the gym, doing my thing, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
But also, get fucking off for like a month. Yeah.
I feel like you will be really good at it because traveling really makes you happier.
It really does make you happier.
The only thing is just now that I'm traveling more in this new company.
Yeah.
It's not the traveling. I love the traveling going by train or
the
even
waiting.
Plane. But the problem is the waiting, and then when you get to, for example, let's say King's Cross Station, it takes me 2 hours to get home from King's Cross.
No, why?
Because every time there's a cancellation, there are no trains, there are no underground, something is happening, the underground is full, and then it's just, that's the only bit. It's not the traveling outside of London, it's the traveling inside of London, because you've come from a trip and then you have to go home and it's 2 hours.
Yeah, so it's not 2 hours for me, but it's a lot.
Sometimes, yeah, but yeah.
The other day I was going to work and I thought I was going to be early because I left early. Didn't happen. I had to wait for 3 full tubes to get on.
God.
It's mad. And I usually can't get a seat on that tube. That's why I didn't even think it was going to be full.
Yeah.
But it isn't. So, yeah. It's tough, but it's life. And I think that's not the biggest problem by far.
No. But like sometimes I think of... I have some plans for next year in terms of like how much... What I want to get next year is I have the plans of how much I want to save until May and how much I want to... And plans of what I want to travel. And... Not next year, but then the year after, I want to buy a car here.
Nice.
So that's the plan of like, how can I... If I buy a car, why would I buy it for? Because now if I buy a car, I don't really need it for work.
Yeah.
I will use it for work maybe like once.
Yeah, for like carrying equipment or stuff.
That would be the only thing.
There's no point of going to central London.
Yeah. But if I travel more... I can say like, oh yeah, I would buy a car. Because I wouldn't buy a car. I would not buy a car of secondhand. I've already had many and then they break. I would buy an electric car. In London, like this, you don't pay the taxes and all of that. And but yeah, I will have to kind of like explain why I want to buy it. And right now, I know I will use it for work maybe once a week. And then the weekend, if I go to, I don't know, to visit someone or pick you up and we go to Brighton, that would be the only thing that it's not really something that I want to.
To be honest, I feel like the way in which the car industry is going to evolve within the next probably 10 to 20 years is that we don't own cars.
Yeah.
In the same way our generation is not owning houses right now.
Yeah.
And it would be all shared like Zipcar. Most cars would be like that because there is physically no space for everyone to have a car parked just outside your place, for example.
Yeah.
It's just...
There's no parking.
Yeah. So because also you wouldn't use it. You would use it maybe like 3 days out of the week.
Yeah.
And the other 4 days could be your neighbor using it.
Mm.
So definitely, I think it's a car sharing or transport sharing thing that it has to become a thing also for environmental reasons for sure.
Yeah, I feel like, I mean, it's a debate but I feel like cities like London, Madrid, Barcelona, New York, they shouldn't have cars in the center of the city. I don't think you need it. You will need cars for kind of like restaurants or things that you need to transport something, but then the rest can be electric taxis you travel, and that's it.
And buses.
Yeah, that's things that are, but not like private cars.
Yeah, I agreed actually.
It's just sometimes I go.
Yeah, but if you live there though, like, well, unless you have parking in your building or something, no?
Yeah.
Well, not yeah.
But then you don't have a parking in your building.
Yeah. It's tricky, right? Because that would privatize the roads and they are public.
Yeah.
And I think that's why it hasn't been done yet.
But for example, I mean, it's compared, but like one of the cities in Spain that I come from is the city center. They only have one road.
Really?
It's only one road. It's a small city.
Oh, okay.
But still, like, it's the city, like, it's the kind of like the capital of the 3 different cities around. But they only have one road that goes in, and it's only one way. So once you go in, you just have to follow all the way until the end and go back if you want to. So I feel like they need to improve the cities because it's kind of like right now, even thinking of a car and traveling, it's just the parking, and then you will be waiting. Even sometimes when I rent the Zip car, it's just like out of nowhere the road is closed.
Yeah.
And you don't know why, and you have to go around, and
I think they're trying to improve the cities, but it's not happening now.
It's not happening. No.
Oh well, another 40-minute episode.
Really?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Do you wanna do the outro?
No, I'll let you do it.
Why? I'm doing the intro, do the outro.
And that was the podcast for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Give it a like, give it a share. My name has been Brandon, and your name is?
My name hasn't changed since the beginning.
That's a good thing, do you know?
Bye.
You know, bye.
My name has been Brandon.
Wow. Podcast.